Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, I want to welcome you. Good evening, and welcome to the Copywriting Challenge with Bossuhzi. Welcome, everyone. Good evening, everyone. So, I want to welcome you starting from the first people that joined and were waiting. I saw you, Glam, welcome. Abdul, welcome. Abdul Malik, welcome. And I also saw Abigail was waiting. Judah Generation, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, Winnie Divine. Welcome. Good evening, everyone. If you can listen, if you can hear me loud and clear, I want you to put it in the comment section. Just say, Boss Uzi, I can hear you loud and clear. Let me be sure that I am talking and you can hear me. Good evening, everyone. Chinedu, good evening. Aminat, good evening. Everyone, good evening. Welcome, 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 welcome. Can you guys hear me loud and clear? Am I clear enough? Marvelous, I can see you. Smart, I can see you. James, everybody, welcome. Welcome, Angel, Patrick. It is an honor for me to be live here with you today. Good evening. All right, somebody said I can hear me loud and clear, so I believe I can now go. Thank you so much for according me this. Okay, I'm on pod. Clara, very, very good. Beautiful. Seems like you guys are ready, and I see a ready people, and I'm so happy that many of you value training like this. I can see Boss Suzy, I can hear you loud and clear. Beautiful. This begs to just introduce myself. My name is Uzoma Oranibo. You can always call me Boss Uzi, and I am the boss of copywriting. Everything I have used to, gain dominance on the internet space has been from copywriting. And having made so much impact in this copywriting, made so much money as well, I have decided to turn my knowledge, I've decided to give out my knowledge to many of you so that you can use my success as a blueprint for yourself. So this is why I have created this training. Welcome, welcome everyone. I am so happy to, be live with you today. I am chatting from Lagos. Please, where are you chatting from? I am chatting from Lagos, Nigeria. Where are you chatting from? Are you chatting from Delta? Are you chatting from Sokoto? Let me know the countries that are represented here. From the data, I could see that we have Ghana, we have Uganda, we have East Africa, we have everywhere. So let me know if you can hear me. Welcome, 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 everyone. I am so, so delighted to have you all here. Let me know where you're chatting from. Beautiful, beautiful. So we are going to be starting. We're going to be starting right now. Awesome, awesome. I can see a lot of people. Many people have. I can see different local governments. I can see Abuja. I can see Marvelous from Abuja. I can see from Kwara, Pelumi from Kwara. I can see Francis. I can see Ogun State. That means we have the West here. I can see Kwara. I hope Kwara is okay. I can see Lagos. My people in Lagos from the East, Vanessa. I can also see Abia State from the east. I can see Rivers from the south. I think the south is represented. I can see Akwa Ibom from the very, very end, southeast down. Then I can see Ondo from the middle west. I can see Enugu, Ugu. Welcome, guys. Beautiful. Somebody is also chatting from Surulere, Lagos. Welcome, everyone. So, without wasting much of our time, I would like to get into the business of today because I am not sure that many of us are interested in many talks. Now, one thing I would like to tell you is that the richest people on this online space are not the smartest people. They are the most intentional people. They are the ones that are very intentional. And when it comes to success in this copywriting space, it will not come from too much English. It will just come from the mindset. It will come from your belief and your courage and the intelligence that you're going to be gaining from here. Now, I want to tell you something. Every day, millions of businesses online are competing for attention. But let me tell you something, less than 10% of them know how to communicate properly. And this is why good copywriters are always in demand. So before we begin tonight, I want to understand something. I want you to understand something. This world is becoming very loud. There is more crowds and there is more competition. But the people who know how to use their words to influence emotions will always stand out. Copywriting is not just about skills, it's a weapon. And, you know, it's just a weapon. And believe it's just a weapon. And so today I'm going to be communicating all this to you. I'm going to be communicating how I started this copywriting class and how I have evolved over time. Now, today I'm not going to be showing my face. I don't know whether I'm going to be using slides. Let me see if I can use slides today. Although I have a little bit of shabby slides here and there, but I did not create any one specific for this training, but I'm going to create one now. But my goal is just to talk with you and just to like give you the insight of what copywriting is. And but before I start, how many of you watched the day one class? You know, day one class. How many of you watched day one class? If you watched day one class, I want you to just say in the comment section, Bossuhzi, I watched the day one class. If you also listened to, if you also listened to the this thing, what did they call it? If you also read the book I gave you, Mindset Boost, I want you to say I read the chapter one, because the two assignment for today, I wanted you to just watch the one class and list and just read Mindset Boost chapter one. How was it? Have you been able to get value? Now, somebody said I watched the one class and I read the chapter one of the book. Beautiful. These are smart people. Welcome, welcome. These are smart people. I want to commend you. Somebody said, Divine said I watched. Beautiful. Bossuhzi, I watched the one and I read. These guys are so great. Well done. I watched it and read as instructed. I can't even believe that people take instructions on the online space where everybody is trying to be random. You guys are intentional about growth. Like I got to understand my circle. Beautiful. This is an awesome class. Thank you so much. So I'm going to start. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why are we converged in this training? Why have we appeared here today? Many of you have a lot of things you're using your time for today, but you decided to like invest in knowledge. You decided to come here today to listen to just Bossuhzi talking. Now, I am not going to waste your time. This copywriting of a thing is the thing that changed my life. How did it change my life? You know, I got into the online space during the COVID in 2020. I'm going to be sharing slides so that I'm not just going to be, so that it will be more interactive, because I may not have the liberty to share my face. So let me see if I can just upload a slide that have been created for this program. Now, during the COVID, I'm going to explain. During the COVID, that was when I got into this copywriting of a thing. And since that COVID, before then, I was working a job and I was earning about 15,000 naira. How many of you know Yaba Markets? That was where I was working. I was earning 15,000 naira salary. It was in that same Yaba Market I decided to write my book, Mindset Boost. It was in that same Yaba Market I was able to navigate. Somebody said, I did not read, I did not watch. Beautiful. So if you did not read, you did not watch. Today's class is going to be a summary of everything. So in that Yaba market, where I was able to learn this skill called copywriting. And how did I learn it? I joined an affiliate marketing platform. You know, that's 2020, 2021. Everybody was, everybody was like, learn how to make money, learn how to make from 100 to 500K with just your smartphone and data connection. And as a person that just wanted to like break through in my life, I decided towards learn cop. I decided to like buy the course. I spent about 50,000 naira that I did not have. From you can imagine somebody that is earning 15,000 spending over 50,000 naira to buy an affiliate marketing course. Yes, I bought that course, and when I bought that course, I became more confused because that course promised mentorship, that course promised everything. You understand? That course promised heaven and earth. But immediately I paid for the course, even the words, even the mentorship, everything was lost. So I decided I now found one training. They said if you learn how to use your I was in the market, so I knew how to sell. But unfortunately, knowing how to sell physically and online are very, very different. You need to learn the skill of persuasion on the online space. When I mean the skill of persuasion, you need to understand how to attract your ideal audience. Because if you're selling any product online, they will not just come, they will not just come automatically. In the marketplace, you can just be in your shop and people will come to your shop and you can close them. Hey, your guy, I won't buy this shoe. I was selling shoe then. How many of you saw the video? Yes, I was selling shoe. So when I got into the online space, it was very, very difficult for me to like make a sale. And I'm sure many of you are like this. Many of you have bought courses and you have not been able to make money from the course, especially affiliate marketing courses. That was also my reality. So when I learned from my mentor, Emmanuel Akpe, I finally saw how this copywriting was, and I applied it in my affiliate marketing business, and I was able to like make some money from it. So I decided to like, oh, I'm going to, since this is the thing that gave me money, I'm going to go all in it. Then I went into freelancing. When I got into freelancing, got a few clients here and there, made money, consistent money, and I just decided to like, hey, it is time for me to like share what I've like done, how I've changed my life with copywriting. And that is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. I'm not going to be wasting your time. I'm just going to be teaching you this day copywriting challenge. Is a 5-day challenge, and today is day one. Today, we are just going to be talking about copywriting and the mindset of a copywriter. I'm going to be talking about the copywriting mindsets, the kind of confidence you need to gain so that you can use this copywriting to make money, because money will not come automatically. You need to use this skill intelligently. And I'm going to teach you how I used my own skill to convert. So welcome everyone. If you're ready, just drop the fire emoji in the comment section. Thank you so much. For the people that read the book, many of you understand something. Many of you, because I gave a very, very powerful book, a lot of you are saying that book is powerful. That is the same way somebody is waiting to also read your own book. Mindset Boost was written out of a place of, I just wrote it during the COVID. I was bored and I knew that I learned from a man of God, Apostle Selman, that see, if you really want to make money or you want to like convert, you want to do well in life, your values only qualifies you for commendation, but your products and services qualifies you for reward. So guess what? I put all my convictions, my intelligence into a book. And guess what? A lot of people were buying the book, 5,000 naira online. This book I gave you for free is valued at 5,000 naira. And guess what? People were listening to the book. There was a man that just wrote me a check, a 7-figure check, and said, Bossuhzi, Uzoma, stop selling this book. Give it to everybody you can give it for in that year. And that was what I did. The check was big. So I want to use the first thing I would like to tell you is that nobody is going to give you money. Nobody is going to pay you when you don't have skill. The first skill I had was I just turned my knowledge into what? A book. So let's get straight into it. So I want to read this. I read that book and I wouldn't lie. The first mindset books I've read ever, and in one sitting. So I was imagine somebody even finished the book. Very good. So let's go over to copywriting. What is copywriting? Now, before we go into copywriting, I'd like to tell you copywriting is, according to the definition I gave in the morning, in the slide, in the what you read. Let's forget about many things that is written here. Copywriting is just the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages that triggers your ideal audience to make a buying decision. Many of you are wondering, what exactly is this thing I am saying? A lot of you have seen this copywriting online, but you're asking yourself, but Susie, what is this copywriting exact? Now, I want to explain it in this way. Let's break it down into sequence. Copywriting is the act of crafting. That means the first thing you need to do in copywriting is to craft. That means is to write. What are you writing? You're not just writing an essay. You're not just writing a letter. You're writing an emotionally and compelling and compare. That means whatever you're writing must be emotionally and compelling. What does emotions mean? Emotion mean it needs to touch the hearts of the people, of the ideal audience involved. That is what emotions mean. It needs to connect with the person's heart and connect. And the only way to connect with somebody's heart is what? To connect with their pain points. So let's continue with the definition. It is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing message. Now, when you're talking about copywriting, you're not talking about many things. You're not talking about content writing. You're talking about marketing. That means you're trying to sell a conviction of something to somebody. That is why marketing is there. A lot of you are makeup artists. A lot of you sell one or two things online. Many of you even sell courses. You cannot use content and just sell courses. You can use one of the things you use to sell your courses is to market it. Content is information. Content is information. You understand? Content is information, but copy is marketing. So what did I say? Is a art of crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages. Messages is just an information you're passing across. Now, this is where it gets interesting. That triggers an ideal audience. Guess what? If you're talking to the wrong audience, if you're selling makeup things or you're selling phones and you're talking to the wrong audience, nobody will buy. Do you understand? So let's take that definition again, and I want you to write the definition in the comment section. Copywriting is the act of crafting emotionally compelling marketing messages that triggers an ideal audience to take a buying decision. Now, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is that imagine somebody is going through imagine somebody has diabetes and the person sees your words, your product on the internet. What is that thing that you're going to say that will make what is that thing that will, what is that thing that you will say that will make that person very, very interested in your product? What is that thing that you will say that will make that person interested in your product? Now, when you see somebody that has diabetes and you have a product to sell, one of the things you're going to find out how to enter the person, how to actually, because you have a product, maybe your product is one blood sugar thing. You understand? So your product, your marketing message can be, are you suffering from diabetes? You can see what it's doing. It is the act of crafting emotionally compelling. Have you seen that? Are you struggling from diabetes? Is an attention grabber. Are you suffering from diabetes? They've already grabbed that person's attention. The next thing is what? The next thing is what? You can now start like romancing the messages, like marketing. Are you suffering from diabetes? Then 7 out of 9 people that are suffering from diabetes always end up having it worse, especially when they don't use the right medication. But today that has changed because there is a new technology there is a new herbal drug that has been discovered. This is it. You understand? That is copywriting. Copywriting it's the attention. It's an attention grabber. If you understand in the comment section, put in the comment section, type I understand. Type I understand. Now, in the slide that I created here, it said copywriting is the act of strategically using words to influence. It is more than just what writing. It's about connecting your audience on a deeper level of connection. Beautiful. Now, that is not all. The goal is not for you to write intelligently. The goal is for action. Now, what is action? It triggers action. The ultimate goal is to craft message that will make people towards click on it. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of you after this class or after this stuff, you're going to start getting top clients. I want to warn you about something. When you start getting those international clients and all, your goal is not for you to be writing English. Your goal is for you towards help your clients make so much money by selling their product to the right audience. Now, the first thing I would like to talk about before we go into copywriting deep is I'd like to talk about mindset. The reason why I'm talking about mindset is because mindset is the motherboard that would help your journey as a copywriter. Mindset is the motherboard that will help your journey as a copywriter, because a lot of us have skills, but many of us don't even believe that our skills will make so much money. A lot of us have skills, but a lot of us don't even believe that our skill will change our life. Now, why mindset is important, especially in regards to copywriting, and why I'm starting with this, is because skill is very, very essential. But yes, it is very, very essential. But you need to. In fact, let me define what mindset means. Mindset is the What is mindset? Mindset is the act. Mindset is a set of belief system that governs the way we think and act. Now, it is always sponsored by what the people we have around you and the environment you dwell in. Now, let me tell you why mindset is very, very important. Mindset is very important because if you have positive people around you, if you learn from positive people around you, you're going to be gingered to actually get results in life. Just like me, one thing that you need to know online is that you cannot do this copywriting thing, or you cannot even succeed in any business. You can't almost succeed alone. You must have a mindset. You must have a mentor. You must have people that will actually help you. And that is why mindset is important, because what the environment you dwell in will actually usher in the right people to you. That is why environment is very, very important. A lot of us are being drained. A lot of us environment is on TikTok. Somebody said, I don't understand. Beautiful. These are the people I'm looking for. So if you don't understand, I want you to listen attentively. You understand? The first thing you said was, sir, I beg, the network is disturbing. Okay, I think you really understand. You're just trying to disturb, because you're saying three things at a time. You don't understand that the network is disturbing. Okay, don't distract us, please. A lot of distraction. Somebody say rush fast, Bossuhzi. When you reach your turn, rush. When you reach your turn, just rush, like climb mango tree and start rushing. Because you want to teach. No, you don't rush like that. This thing I'm telling you, many of us, this may be the first and last time we are going to hear it, because you're just going to hear it once, and you're going to be on four gas cylinders to the future. You understand? So let's go straight to what I'm about to say. I'm trying to say that mindset is important because it is the set of belief system that governs the way you think. A lot of us read mindset books. You know, mindset is, see, if you believe that copywriting will change your life, guess what will happen? If you believe copywriting will change your life, you're going to put in the effort. And when you put in the effort, the end goal is that, yes, it will actually change your life. Now, the topic here today is copywriting can make you rich. How did I become rich? I did not become rich by going from 9 to 5. I graduated from the university, and since I graduated, I have not almost stepped out from my house and be carrying fight to be looking for a job. The only job I did was when I was in Yaba Market. Thank you so much, people that are defining copywriting. The only job I did was in Yaba Market, where I sold, and I had no option. Then I was not aware then. I've been selling in the market since 28, since 2017. So the only thing I knew in my life was, hey, Bossuhzi, your life is in markets. Go and learn, finish, come back to the market, go and buy bail and what, you know, and start selling markets. Thank God for COVID, everybody was at home. When COVID happened, everybody was at home, and the only thing we had was Instagram. There was no, I didn't even know that there was a TikTok, something like that. You understand? I didn't even know that there was TikTok. So that was the Instagram and everything. And it was in that Instagram I met somebody called John Obidi. Now, remember where I'm going to. I'm talking about mindset. Mindset will help the people you meet is going to affect your life. I met somebody called John Obidi. And when I met John Obidi, I started seeing some Instagram, live trainings and all that. Just a training like this was able to change my mind and like tell me that, hey, there is money on this internet space. So then John Obidi was trying to tell us that, see, guys, COVID has come. COVID has come, and guess what? A lot of you will try to use it to make money because COVID has come, but you're late. He was telling us that we are late. That the time that you're supposed to you're supposed to prepare for a COVID, or you're supposed to prepare for a lockdown, was before COVID. Guess what? People that was people that was already doing something, they had something going. It was easy for them to make more money in COVID than people that were just starting. So COVID for some people was a learning period. And thank God I used COVID to learn. Understand? You understand? Thank you so much. So now let's go. That is why I'm talking about mindsets. Strategies. I don't even want to bore you guys with all those stuffs. I don't want to bore you guys with all those stuff. So there are many, many things I don't want to bore you people with. But I just want you to understand that why I just want you to. There are many things I have prepared that I don't really want to bore you guys with. But what I'm just interested in what's communicating. But I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this particular one. I want to talk about the belief, your belief. Like I've been talking about. It is your belief that was shaping your action. Guess what? I was very overweight until, but I had to like, I believe that yes, it's possible for me to like reduce, drastically. Guess what I did? Because of that, I went towards the gym. Let me tell you something. If you don't believe something, you cannot even take the first action. You cannot simply perform beyond your level of what belief. What I said here is if you doubt your capacity, your action will reflect that limitation. Now, the second thing I said there was both action stems from what a strong belief. What I am trying to do right now, I'm trying to like solidify many of you believe. A strong belief, unwavering belief in your ability is a catalyst for you to take bold decision. Now, many of you will not take that bold decision until I tell you what especially in copywriting, until I tell you what copywriting can do for you. Now, I don't want to boast here, but copywriting was what helped me to clear myself from the university. I paid all my debts, all the 3 years school fees I was owing, I paid it off. I stayed in my family house. I was almost providing for my family house. Thank God for that. I was able to give to the church. I was able to say, okay, I am done with family house. It's time for me to rent my own house. I left my family house in Lekki. Now, many of you will say, bro, boss, renting your house is not a success story. It's a necessity, my dear. It is not. It's a success story for me because I know where I was staying. I was staying in a house that we did not have light for 10 good years of our life. All we just used to do was probably in the night we go and tap light from somewhere, and in the morning we will remove it. It was a house that was unconducive enough, but I made it a vow that hey, I'm going to change my life. How was I going to do that? Should I carry my mathematics degree and start looking for a job? How much did they want to pay me? Which job want to pay me more than 500K just to teach mathematics? No job. But because of this belief I was able to like get from the internet space, I said, hey, I have something that the world needs, and I want to like, I want to take this my skill. I was in the Yaba market. I knew how to market. So, ladies and gentlemen, my belief was it shaped my action. What you truly believe about yourself is going to change your action, is going to help you. Now, and I want you to understand why most people stumble. Lack of belief, number one, just like I've said. You're doubting online income. I have told you that this online income changed my life. Many of you should believe it. Believe it. Believe it. It has changed my life. I don't have a job, but monthly, the only thing I do in a day, I wake up in the morning, I pray, I go to the gym. Gym is not even cheap. I go to iFitness gym and I pay heavily, like almost 40K just to like go there. What am I doing there? Because I have been able to get freedom. A lot of us need that freedom. A lot of us are looking for that freedom for yourself. No job can give you that. Online job can give you that freedom. It's copywriting. And guess what? I'm telling you in a shallow nature that is copywriting. But at the end of the day, there are secrets of every industries. And that is why I created this training. I created this training to just give out all my secrets. Do you know why I'm giving out all my secrets? Because I believe that there are three things that causes poverty in people's life. Number one, unproductiveness. What is unproductiveness? The act of knowing something so much enough, but you cannot convert it into a product or service. Number two, laziness. That is the second thing that helped that keep people in poverty. Number three is fear. So if you have all these things present in you, then you're going to be broke. And if you check people that are winning, they've already slammed these three things. Number one, I have converted my values into product and services. One of the service I'm rendering is this. A lot of you can sit in your comfort of your home and you're listening to me. What is the perception right now? The perception is, Bossuhzi is a very good teacher. He's this, is this. Tomorrow, if I ask you, okay, I tell you, This is how you grow armies. A lot of you need to start building communities of that thing you own. But it will not work for you if you don't, if you're doubting online income. Number three, underestimating your what personal values. You're failing to recognize your unique value. Now, let me tell you something. I am not teaching you guys copywriting so that many of you will become copywriter. I am teaching you copywriting so that you can now market well. You can market well with intelligence. Two people in the marketplace. We have Amina and we have Chidima. They are selling hair. Okay, I'm not even come to that. There are two of them are both selling hair. Amina come and says, Chidima come and say, buy my bone straight hair so that I will not go to village. Buy my hair so that I will not go to village. Oh, it is 170K. Buy it now. Christmas order. You understand? Amina, that's what Chidima said. That is her marketing message. Guess what? Chidima has passed the level of what productivity. Chidima is valuable. Chidima is not lazy. Chidima is not fearful. But what is missing? Her marketing message. Now let's look at Amina from the north. Are you looking for her marketing message comes like, are you looking for a hair that commands respect and gives you that premium taste so that anytime you walk in any room, people know you're there? Then this bone straight hair is going forward 100 and something K, 120K. If you buy it today, you're going to get free delivery. You're going to also get free mystery gift inside the box, and you're going to get a good packaging. Who are you going to buy from? Are you going to buy from Chidima that doesn't want to go to village, or are you buying from are you going to buy from Chidima, or are you going to buy from Amina? Put it in the comment section. Let me know who you buy from. Let me even know the marketing message many of you buy from. You understand? Many of you are already getting giveaways on time. The key takeaway tonight is that success begins with the right mindset. I'm telling you, the right mindset begins with the people you have around with. Thank God for John Obidi. Anybody that knows John Obidi, go and spam him. Go and thank him for Bossuhzi because he was the one that shaped my mind. People like Emmanuel Akpe. I am not scared to give flowers to my mentors because they are the ones that made me. And I know that many of you will not be scared to give me accolade when you start hitting 6 figures, 7 figures on the internet space. Beautiful. So many of you are getting it. Many of you will buy from Amina because what Amina is communicating honor, and that is copywriting. Copywriting is the act of crafting your messages. It doesn't matter what you're selling. So what I'm trying to say is that a lot of people have their own business here. But the little thing you can learn is, number one, learn how to market yourself and learn that internet success is all about communication. You understand? So the next why people stumble is another thing is they anticipate failure. A lot of us are waiting for the failure to happen. Guess what? And that is the truth. They are expecting a negative outcome even before starting anything. They are prophesying to their future that is going to fail. See, anything I am doing in my life, I'm going to tell you guys, I am a course creator, and sometimes I'll create a course, and will people really buy my course? I'll be scared. But at the end of the day, I'm going heavy. And let me tell you something. My consistent going is just telling me that, hey, you need to continue. My consistent going gives me the words. It's helping me gather momentum that, hey, people really need me now. Many of us really need to convince ourselves that we are good enough, that our product is good enough. Imposter syndrome is a must. You must have imposter. Will this thing work? It will work, but you will never know whether it works until you tried it. This is December right now. A lot of you have waited from January to this point. You have not launched anything because you're scared. How will you make money? And you're crying that there's no money. Let me tell you something. Forget about everything that is going on in this country. There is money. Just sit down and I made money yesterday. I'm making money today. I'll still make money tomorrow. How am I making money? I'm going to be telling everybody in this 5-day training. We have just 20 minutes left, and I'm going to rush so that we can have a Q&A. Today is just all about mindset, and I'm going to be talking briefly about copywriting. So what am I trying to say here? The mindset is the mindset of a high paid copywriter. This is the mindset of a highly paid copywriter. Is number one, my words carries value. Anything I say carries value. Guess what? Today, as I'm speaking to you, my only belief is that, hey, whatever I'm saying makes sense. The second mindset is that I deserve to be compensated handsomely for my expertise. This is the next thing many of you will have to like battle. Nobody will compensate you handsomely because you have not built your skill. You need to build your skill. Number two, you need to build your skill so that you can be compensated handsomely. The amount of money you're going to make is as a result of number one, the dexterity and the excellence at which you do what you do. Number two, the difficulty in replacing you. And number three, how did Joshua say, how did Apostle Selman say that thing? He said it three. Number one, the number one is, yes, the demand for what you do. Now, is there demand for copywriting? Yes. The dexterity at which you do it, that is the competence. Do you do it well? If you do it well, you're going to be paid. Number three, the difficulty is in replacing you. I want you to go on TikTok and type copywriters in Nigeria. There are very few people. Do you know why? There are very few people. So there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of opportunities for you. Go to TikTok, go to Facebook, even this YouTube. This is the opportunity I grabbed though. Very, very few people doing it. The market is very, very few. It's very, very what? It's not as saturated as many things. That is why you can make a lot of money as a writer, as an information marketer, as an e-commerce expert. You can write for brands, all those e-commerce people that you, all those people that used, all those UGC creators that used to create scripts. You're the one that will be writing their sales copy for them. You can partner with a video creation ad agency. Any script you write for them, you're making money. Before I even shot any video, I had to write the scripts. Who is writing the scripts? Yes, he's a copywriter. And many of you are saying, AI has come to stay right now. But let me tell you something. AI is your Harvard assistant, is your Harvard personal assistant that you pay for free, that you don't pay any money for. So AI is your boy. You're the one to command it. And by day 3, I'm going to be telling you about AI. So the next mindset of a copywriter is I am capable of continuously mastering the skill. And number 4 is my writing has the power to genuinely help people and business thrive. You need to have this one, especially number 4. Because a lot of us just want to make money, but you just want to make money for yourself. But if you're not genuinely interested in businesses to make money, then you may not really do well as a copywriter. Now, the belief that cultivates unshakable confidence is what? Stronger writing. Stronger writing. That is confidence infusing. Like you need to be, I don't want to like go into all these grammars because I want to intentionally skip many things. I just want to go to the practical way to like immerse your belief. Now, number 1 is what? How to fortify your belief. Number 1, success story. My story is long. Regularly consume content of achievement. My story is long. Guys, I tell you, I spent over 8 years in the university trying to graduate from a 4-year course, a mathematics 4-year course. 8 years in the university. How many of you will know me? I schooled in the East. Federal University, Undufa Like Eko in Ebonyi State. I spent 8 good years of my life in that university trying to graduate. My life was over almost like, I was like, what is this? All my mates are already 4 years ahead of me. They built houses, they have cars, they have this, they have that. And guess what? I am still writing examination with people that were calling me senior, or that were people that was respecting me then. It was very, very humiliating. But guess what? I said, regardless of anything, that my skill that God has given me has the power to make me rich. It has the power to open doors for me. And that was what I said. That was what I fortified in myself. And guess what? There was very few success stories I could use to fortify my belief. I said, see, I was so determined to use my own story for a template. And that is what has happened today. Thank you, Father, for giving me this opportunity to actually continue to be talking like this, because the story would be different if I was not successful. But what was the things that fortified my mindset? I said, hey, there's no story like this. So I want to be the first to have this story. So that is the number 1. Get stories, success stories, believe in yourself. A lot of us are in the university right now. A lot of us have stayed, you don't have job. Online can give you job. In the university, you can use copywriting to make so much money for yourself. Like I said, there are 4 business models as a copywriter. It's not just about writing. It's not just about writing for clients. You can write for clients, number one. You can use it for your own business, number two. You can use it as an affiliate marketer, number three, selling someone else's business. What is the fourth one again? E-commerce brands. That means you can start finding physical products and all this to be writing for advertisement and all. So, number two, for you to fortify your belief, you need to practice diligence every day. You need to practice your copywriting skills every day. Many of us don't know how to write a full copy. That is because we have not gone inside, we've not written a full copy yet. But there's something the Bible says. It says, "Seest thou a man diligent in his word, in his doings, for he shall sit before kings and not mere men." Today, I have the opportunity to like sit before kings. I was invited for a radio station at Unilag FM. Why? Because somebody saw that I was doing copywriting and invited me. Guess what? In my application for UK visa, whatever this thing, I am putting that as a radio guest. Speaking engagement here and there, Bossuhzi, please, we want to invite you. I want to learn from you. How were you able to turn your knowledge into income? Please come and explain. Different places, because what? I was seated in a place to practice this skill. Now, there's something I'm going to be telling you after this session. Many of us are going to be so drunk in learning skills. But yes, it's important to learn skills, but don't be drunk in learning skills. There is a business in every skill. A lot of us have a lot of skills, but you're not making money from it. And that is because you just know the skill. So, in as much as your skill and belief are what they're intertwined, consistent practice will build your competence. Don't get stuck in just learning. Find the business of your skills. Number three, cultivate a growth-oriented circle. Surround yourself with individuals who also thriving for progress. You know, their energies will support you. I have people, I have friends. Even many of you that are listening to me right now, I have friends. You guys need to have a circle where you see the isolation is dangerous. The reason why I haven't spent years in university is because I was isolated. I was almost very angry. I don't even want to isolate. I don't want to associate with anyone. And in the exam hall, I felt like I was doing something that I know. Going to the exam hall and imagine me want to solve 4 hour series with just like that. And I did not do any group discussion. I did not do any group discussion. I was always solo. What kind of introverted kind of person I am? Introvert will make you broke. And that was what killed me. But when I started associating with the right people, hey guys, what's up now? Even if you don't know how to what, even if you don't know the work, you don't know formation, create formation. There's formation for success. There's formation for exam hall. There's even formation after exam. Understand the business of growth. The business of growth is people oriented. You need to be in a circle. And that is why after this training or whatever I'm doing right now, a lot of you need to like form alliances. I don't know the platform many of you will use, but eventually I'll create a platform whereby many of you can be in a community whereby iron will sharpen iron. Listening to me for 40 minutes every day and going back, the fire will die. You need a community whereby people are talking. And please, I just landed a $600 job to write email sequence. Please, I need your help, somebody. I'm going to be teaching you guys in day 4 how to collaborate. Now let's just end this. Applaud your small victories. A lot of us have victories, but because of somebody's own success, don't downplay your success. I've been around successful people that make 200 million naira monthly. Guess what? I have to build a very strong defense system just to continuously say, God, thank you. I am thankful for where I am. My friends, some of them make 200 million, some of them make 100. I am so, in fact, they say, okay, because your friends, you know, some friends can be making that amount of money, but guess what? You cannot almost do the same thing they are doing. It's very difficult. You understand? Some of the things they are doing can be very difficult. So sometimes you just get on your lane. You just need to be content. Understand where you're coming from. I'm coming from a place where I was not even able to spend 5,000 naira freely. But today you can go to a mall and just buy things of 100K and without feeling anything. So appreciate your small wins, appreciate your growth. You understand? So the magnetic power of conviction in copywriting. Number one, energy through words, blah 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 blah. There are many things that are not very important. But the last thing I would like to tell you right now is embrace your new identity. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to inaugurate everybody that is listening to me right now as a copywriting giant. I want to inaugurate you guys as a copywriting giant because right now, whether you believe you're a copywriter or not, for you to listen to me for what 40 minutes of my life or over 50 minutes, that means you're interested, and I want to inaugurate you as a valued copywriter. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for yourself. Everybody, clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Welcome to the community of a high value words copywriter. Now, when I say you're a high value copywriter, what do I mean? I mean that you are a copywriter, number one. You need to claim this identity with pride. You need to claim the identity with pride. You are highly valuable. People respect copywriters in the community. When you write, see, there's a content I just released on the internet right now. I don't know. In fact, okay, tomorrow I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to be showing you guys many things. Tomorrow is going to be practical all through. So get ready for practical. So that is it. So you can build well. Just tell yourself you can build well. This skill you are learning right now is your pathway for what? Wealth creation. And the fourth one is what? Your journey starts now. Your journey starts now. Guys, don't depend only on Bossuhzi to give you all the intelligence you need to excel. I am limited. There are some things you will learn on your own. There are some things you will learn from your own space. So go online and start learning. Go and start learning. What is this copywriting? Ask ChatGPT, how much does copywriters earn? Who is the best copywriter? Who can I learn from? Blah 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 and all that. So with that being said, we're going to be having a live class again like this tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to now let me give you guys the curriculum of this training. The curriculum of this training is very, very simple. Day one is introduction to copywriting. I'm always saying copywriter. Let me share the flyer here. Let me see if I can do that. Let me see if I can do that. So day one is just this. Day one is just introduction to copywriting. I'm just interested in telling you guys about copywriting, what it is, how it can bless you, and how. Day two, we are going to be talking about headlines. We are going to be talking about headlines and hook. What is headline and hook? Headline and hook are the things that what you say in the beginning of every copy that keeps people captivated and keep on listening to you. So, you are going to be learning how to like craft out compelling words, headlines, and words hook. Then the next day, then number three, day three, we are going to be learning about what AI copywriting. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use what AI to write compelling copies. Then day four, we are going to be writing portfolios. We are going to be creating our portfolios and we are going to be pitching to businesses. No, we are going to be creating our portfolios because before anybody can employ you, they need to know that you can do the job. So we are going to be creating our portfolio using my strategy. Then day five, we are going to be landing clients and we are going to be doing all this practically. Today we are not doing a lot of practical, but tomorrow I'm going to be sharing my screen. We're going to be doing so much practical. If you've gotten values from this session, I want you to just say I've gotten value in the comment section or drop a fire emoji. If you've gotten value from this session, just type I have gotten value. Now, if you have question, we have 5 minutes for Q&A. So if you have any question to ask, this is the time where you ask question. Now, for the people that read the book, I'm going to be asking you right now, what did you learn from Mindset Boost? Because I think that was one of the things that I said I would ask you. So if you have a question to ask, I want you to just ask your question. Just type in capital letter question so that I'll know that yes, this is a question, then I'll answer it. Then secondly, if you read Mindset Boost, I want you to just drop one punchline of what you learned from Mindset Boost. What did you learn from Mindset Boost? Let me know. So thank you so much, everyone. Let me go up and even listen to some of the comments. Okay, that would be nice. Bossuhzi, create a community for us. Beautiful is good, but the truth is that this is also a community, but it's a community of over 1,000 people in a group. Do you know whether those people are interested in? Do you know whether everybody's interested in just learning? Do you know whether some people are just there to spam people? You understand? Let me mute myself. I want to cough. Some people are just in that group just to spam people and tell you about their scam. Please don't fall victim for anything. Now, somebody said I paid 40K for a digital marketing course. It did not work. Mm, well, that is life for you. You just need to keep trying. Don't just lose hope. Now, it did not work. I wouldn't say the mentor was not good. You also look into yourself, like what is your expectation? Were you expecting heaven and earth? Now, I want to tell you guys something. No course can really make you rich. What will make you rich is your mindset. What will make you rich is your consistent strive. So, if you paid money in the past for a program and you did not make and you did not get value from it, you know that course, that person just did a bad job. But let that thing that you spent not be the reason why you are where you are. Don't be the person is moved on. The person have already cashed out 40K. It is you. Don't be traumatized. You understand? So you need to learn the technology of healing fast and moving on. So let me only me learn forex, ghostwriting, content creation now, copywriting, but I haven't made six figures. Now there's a blueprint. Like I told you guys, learning skills is not the goal. The goal is to finding the business. Me down. Where is it? So the all right. So many of you are learning different skills. You understand? Many of you are learning different skills, but it is not about skills. It's about the business. When you need to understand the roadmap. Like now, I have told you guys the roadmap. The roadmap for copywriting is pick one business model. There are four. Are you going to be a freelancer? What does freelancing entail? You understand? Okay, before I start going deep, let me start answering questions right now. Now I'm going to be start. Okay, the people that read the copywriting, the mindset boost. Let me just see you. So, question: are we getting a certificate after the class? No, I am not going to be certifying anyone. Do you know why? Because for me to certify you as in my college, you need to be under my wings. You need to learn from me. So in a free class like this, I will not certify you because putting my signature on a certificate would just like like me selling my integrity, even for a penny. You understand? For you to be certified, you need to be under my mentorship for a period of time. Understand? So, and I don't know whether that is available for now, but you don't need any certificate for you to make money. I've never used a certificate. Nobody has ever asked me for my certificate to make money online, to give me a job. So you don't need that. I haven't gotten value. Yeah, I'll help. Okay. Just watch the replay. So realizing I've always had a fixed mindset. Beautiful. There's a difference between fixed mindset and what growth mindset. So fixed mindset is just depending. You're not growth. You're not like action oriented. Procrastination is your motto. Laziness. You're backward. You know you need to have a growth mindset by believing it will work for you. Somebody said I've gotten value. So somebody asked, can we use phone for all this training? Yes, we are using phone. I did not come from a very rich home, so there was a Samsung J3 phone. I used to do everything I've been doing in my life. But you will start with phone, but you will not end with phone. When you make your first money with the secret I'm going to be teaching you, use it and buy a laptop. A laptop gives you more flexibility to work. I cannot live stream if I'm with my phone. It's possible, but I'll be live streaming on TikTok or doing. But with a phone, with a laptop, I have the liberty of doing this. I can even share your comments. So laptop has advantage. So when people are saying I don't have a laptop to because I don't have a laptop, or can I use my phone? You can use phone for everything, but laptop will always be more superior, especially when it comes to what online business. I learned that I can achieve my dreams and I should stop expecting failure. Very, very good. So my question, somebody's question is, Can we use our phone? So, like I said, start with phone, but buy a laptop when you've made your first six figures or seven. No, let's put six figures because for you to make seven figures, the, you need a different mindset, a different technology. So I can assure you of a six figure in 30 days with copywriting, but I cannot assure you of a seven figure. Seven figure has to do with what has to you need to understand a secret. There is a secret I cannot tell you on the live session right now. It can't be casted, you understand? So my journey starts now. I've been able to decipher from your explanation on mindsets. Copywriting is data driven. Beautiful. Is data driven. Tomorrow you understand better that copywriting is data driven. One major takeaway from mindset boost is the first price you pay to get to your destination in life is your belief and mindset. I love this. These guys read my book. No, I learned that one should have an unlimited mindset. That is one should believe he or she can do anything. Very, very good. If I did not believe all these things, nothing would happen. I would not even be teaching like this. You know what I was doing before I came live here? But I had that conviction, hey, I'm live by 8. Please create a community. Let's encourage ourselves. The community is already created. The problem is I can't I can't open the group because I can't open the group because there are a lot of people that are throwing dirty stuffs inside the group. You understand? So I have, and you have just ignited my very, very good. The goal is ignition. So, question: can I use copywriting for a story? Beautiful. Yes, copywriting, you can use it for story. There's something called storytelling, but understand the definition of copywriting. Copywriting is the art of crafting emotionally compelling marketing message. So if your story is a marketing message, very, very important. Understand the definition of copywriting and understand the definition of storytelling. I learned from Mindset Book that if you want to achieve your dreams, you must understand your current state. Beautiful. I understood my current state. I knew where I was. My father is not a father that will just write a check of 1 million or even 500K. I knew my family, I knew our data, I knew my skills, and I picked up from there. First of all, I love the writing style to begin with. Thank you so much. I wrote with love, no editing. There was nothing like AI then, thank God, and I don't think I'll edit it. Many of you saw a lot of mistake in the book, and it's still like that until I print the book. So know how that everything in the book explained practically is making more easy to comprehend. Beautiful. Thank you so much, guys. Now, what was the gift from God that gave you? What was the gift of God you? What was the gift God gave you that you put into copying? The gift from God gave us. God gave us. There was a in the book of Genesis, there was a mandate. We all have a mandate. The mandate is be fruitful, multiply, you know, replenish, subdue the earth, and have dominion. So the gift of God is the word of God. If you understand your mandate, you can go any mile to achieve success. So the gift of God is the word of God. So understanding his word, understanding his purpose for your life. You understand? So be fruitful, multiply. When you start growing up, you start knowing where you can be fruitful in, where you can multiply in. In the internet space, this is where I'm going to be. I'm going to be fruitful here and I'm going to multiply and I'm going to build, have dominion, all these things. So is a mandate. All right. Thank you so much, guys. So I can see a lot of let me just start. Thank you so much, guys. So can we use phone for all this? You can use phone. So my question is, are we getting all the knowledge we will be fully ready to? Yes, everything is practical, yeah, from day one towards day 5. Please, between web development and copywriter, which one can you recommend? Just like I told you guys, a friend of mine makes a lot of money. Because of he makes a lot of money, I cannot just start going into his business. I will suffer. I will spend my like 3 or 4 years or 5 years trying to like learn it first. So doing well is relative. You do well to the degree of your connection. You have that's why sometimes your parents will just advise you go and study law, go and study medicine, go and study engineering, because they know that if you do these things, they have connection that they can plug you into. You understand? So it's all about self-discovery. But at the end of the day, Web development is a skill that is very, very niche, that is not everybody that can learn it. But you see, copywriting, everybody should learn copywriting. It is a non-negotiable, because copywriting is not that difficult. Only that the application of it to make money is where there is more technicality, but understanding it for yourself is not difficult. We are going to be closing very, very soon. Now, Sev. Now. But let me just go down. So let me read this question. Sir, can you create 4 groups with the limit of 30 people? No, I can't. The groups, I'm going to present a group maybe in the final day. I learned something that is not about saying big English. Yes, beautiful. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, guys, for listening to me. Please, if you have not liked this channel, please like. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. If you have not subscribe, just like this channel, like this video so that more people can watch it. It's going to be there as a replay. Yes, I am not going to remove the video so that the people that are joining will still have opportunity to watch, listen to it. But guys, there's one thing I want to do right now. A lot of people missed today's class, and I want you guys to prepare them. So after today's class, I am going to be going over to the WhatsApp group. I am going to be opening the group. I'm going to be asking you a question. How was today's class? Tell me about today's class. And you can just drop a fire emoji, just burn the group, tell people what you learned, and just for a few minutes, and we're going to close the group just to encourage people so that they can come for tomorrow's class, because tomorrow is when the real practical starts. Put your hands together for everybody, yourself, and I'm going to be ending this live session right now. See you guys tomorrow. Please and please don't DM anyone, and if anyone DM you, block the person. Good night and God bless you.